Alright, say you want to get rid of your TBI on your OBS Chevy truck. You ain't liking your 2-barrel TBI setup. You want to carb swap it. Here's what you need to do. First, you need to get you an intake. This is a 1992 350. So it's the center two bolts there are at a different angle than your old school shit. So you got to get you an intake that's compatible. This intake here is an older Professional Products, which pretty much Chinese intake, similar to the Speedmasters and that shit, but these were a little bit better. I think they were the first picks or something. But I've seen a lot of Speedmaster dual planes over the years, and I've seen these, and these seem like they were just cast a little better. Ports line up better, and all the bolt holes are where they should be and shit. Where with like an old Pro Comp dual plane, fucking your runners are allowed to be off 1/8 of an inch. You're allowed to have bolt holes and shit that don't line up. I mean, they're better now, but back in the day, that's what you got. So it was buyer beware. But the Professional Product was just a little bit better, but they costed a little bit more also. But that's what this is. That's a Professional Products dual plane. I forgot what the hell they called it. It had a little name, but I forgot what the fuck it was. It's been a while. But that bolts right on. That intake comes where you can run the old school type bolt arrangement, or the 86 to 95. That's when they were like this. But then on top of that, you got your 3310 Holley 4-barrel carburetor, straight out of the box. Good carburetor. This intake's bolted on like a Felpro 1205, I believe. Then you want to get you a fuel pump and a regulator. Put your regulator in there somewhere. If you're going to run your stock electric fuel pump, you want to get a return regulator and hook it up where it's dumping the return off back to the tank. But this, I took the gas tank out and pulled the fuel pump and all that shit out of it, and I made a aluminum 3/8 tube, put it in there that reaches down to the bottom of the tank. And then I put a Mr. Gasket electric fuel pump that looks like your old, it's pretty much a Holley red pump, just put Mr. Gasket on it instead of Holley. But it's been in here for years now, works fine. And then to hook it up, just grounded it, and the purple wire that goes to the original fuel pump and the tank, cut it off and hook it up to the fuel pump, and then you turn your key on. That fuel pump is powered up just like the stock one was, so you never know the difference. It's already got its relays and shit in the system, so it works fine. Then get you an air cleaner, put on there. Stock one will be of no use to you. And you get you an HEI distributor. But much like that one right there. That's just a replacement for like a late 70s Corvette, 78, 79 HEI. And then it's set up at 36 degrees timing. Got the vacuum advance hooked up. Still got cast iron manifolds on here. This is stock 350. It already ran fine shit, so I just went ahead and made the conversion to carb setup. This is a stock 92 350. That's a 750 Holley vacuum secondary carburetor, electric choke, and it runs just fine. Gets drove year round. Gets drove every fucking day, actually. My wife daily drives this thing. And you want a fuel pressure gauge so you know where you're at. You adjust your regulator and set it at about 6 or 7 pounds of fuel pressure. It's typically all you need for a Holley carburetor. And you wire up your choke to a powered on hot and ground it. Get you a fuel line. And just run you a fucking, it's not the tightest setup. This was just some on the fly shit. I just run a fuel line around here to a fucking filter and then to the regulator there. And then you got your kickdown for your 700 R4 transmission. You're gonna need this bracket to hook that up. Your detent cable, you're gonna need that. Then you gotta buy the bracket and shit there for the throttle cable and for the transmission. I think that was a Holley product. Pretty pricey, actually. It was 30-something bucks. But that's pretty fucking basic setup. This thing, the seat of the pants, I guarantee you it picked up 25-30 horsepower. Easy. Runs a hell of a lot better. Hell, I think it gets better gas mileage too. So it's not only got more power, it takes less fuel to do it. It runs much better. But everything's still hooked up. Fucking gauges and shit all still work. AC and shit still works. So ain't nothing changed. It functions just like a normal vehicle would. But without the bullshit. Stripped a lot of wiring and nonsense off here too. Took some doing. But it's a lot cleaner. I got some headers to put on here. I'm fixing to throw on this thing. I figured I'd make a video, get a before picture. Fixing to start fucking with this thing. Got an engine in the garage under construction that's gonna make this thing real lively. It'll be about 4 1/4 horse, 350 is what's coming. But it's not assembled yet. Heads are still lost at the fucking machine shop. Has some dark, what the fuck are they? SS heads, cast iron. Pretty good comp cam, extreme energy. But there it is. That's how you carb swap your 350 OBS.